Killer trailer. Killer trailer. I wish I felt better so I could sound more excited, but this thing's great. This is a Passport 239 ML here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Passport is the #1 fully enclosed travel trailer out there. So, I don't know, depending on how you want to slice those numbers up, it's some kind of #1. This is a great, this is an update to the 238, and they didn't, you know, change the recipe. All they did was give it double bunks. So instead of 2 single bunks, this has 2 double bunks. This replaces the 238. Stellar trailer, and they did such a good job on it. If you're curious at any point about things like price tags and links and weight capacities and all that stuff, I leave a link in the YouTube video description that says check for price and availability. So you're 1 click away from seeing what we have in stock, exactly how it's equipped, color scheme, weights, measures, etc. All right there. You're 1 click away if you're interested. And if you are interested, well, then I'd sure appreciate the opportunity to earn your business. Some people I've come to realize recently, they seem to think I'm an agent of Keystone RV or the products that I represent in these videos. That is not the case. I am an agent here of Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan, and I'm not here to try to ramshackle you into some kind of deal. I'm not, you know, it's not $179, $169 a month. I'm not looking for a car sales pitch. I'm trying to educate you guys because there are so many trailers out there nowadays. Why invest in the Passport? Why in this floor plan? And why do it with my dealership? That's what I want to focus on, because this is an awesome trailer. In terms of quality records, these are among the highest rated of our ultralights. They are the lightest weight of our lightweights, and they're some of the most highly reliable. We just don't tend to really work on them much. In the rare instance we need to call Keystone because we had a Passport problem, they are all over it. They are fantastic to work with. Bottom line, they see it the way we do. You bought this thing so you could go out camping, not so you could bring it back for service, and they focus on that. A lot of it starts right here with this frame, the NXG frame by Bal. Different kind of chassis. Oh, battery light's blinking at me. We'll see how much we get here. I might have to swap out. It's an aircraft style chassis. It's lighter, yet stronger than traditional I-beams. Does that mean you shouldn't buy a camper with an I-beam frame? Not necessarily. They're fine. This is just better. There's good and there's better. This is better. You know, UV tinted windows, they all open for ventilation. You've got everything that matters and nothing that doesn't in a Passport. Outside shower, power awning, easy tilt power awning at that. This has an outside kitchenette, so you can do some little outdoor cooking for the family. You got your spare tire. You actually have a handy little sewer hose holder there. That is a nice little treat on this one. I like that accent colored rear wall too. That just really helps give it a third dimension instead of looking so flat. They did a good job there. And look where they put the power awning. It covers the entry door, it covers the outside kitchen, and everything in between. Plenty of patio space. Plenty of room for a picnic table between the door and the outside kitchen. And over here, you see the outside kitchenette in the Passport actually has these little wing out extra countertops. There's one on the other side too. I just left it closed so I could have a little easier access to the fridge. So again, it's all the stuff that matters is here. They've done such a good job of it. And again, a really quality unit, not a unit that we have to work on with frequency. 4,050 pounds, by the way. So very, very manageable weights. That's something I like. Now, I've got a floor plan remarkably similar to this from another manufacturer that we actively stock. It weighs almost the same. It costs almost the same. Except here's a key difference. This is a full 8-foot wide trailer and not a 7.5-foot wide narrow body. This is literally bigger, yet it's the same weight and same cost. And you could argue, more equipment. Passport is so hyper streamlined in their offerings. They are a monster value product. You know, this is an awesome little, maybe grandpa and grandma have some grandkids, or, you know, mom and dad want to do some camping before they get the couples camper. Awesome, simple, basic, easy towable, affordable bunkhouse trailer. That's what I like about this. What keeps it in check, we'll get back to that in a minute, is the Murphy bed up front. But I also want to point out this decor probably isn't the one that we have in stock. We try to keep a little bit of each color scheme in stock because some people like it when the swirls go left and some people like it when the swirls go right. Because basically, folks, your choices nowadays are brown, and browner. But some people like browner. Some people don't like brown. We try to accommodate as many people as we can. Can't please them all, but can't hurt for trying. So, let me back up here. I'm going to stand next to this front sofa in the living area, the Murphy bed. I'm getting some wicked interior lighting here from the big windows, but that's something I want to point out. Big windows. You've got good window space here. Now, what I like here is you've got the nice all-in-one entertainment system. You've got some USB chargers up here. Nice little area to keep some phones charging up out of the way, but still easily accessible. Good overhead cabinet space. You see the TV swings out. This TV kicks out for easy viewing, but it straps down for safe towing. Booth will fold down into a bonus sleeper. If you read a brochure, it says, oh, that sleeps too. I'm gonna call shenanigans on that. I'm gonna say that's a one sleeper, but it's fine. And there's storage below that. When we come back here to the double bunks, this is really the place where this has differentiated itself from the its predecessor, the 238 ml. Instead of 2 single bunks, this has 2 double bunks. That's really it. What I like though, see that window opens for ventilation. That window opens for ventilation. That window opens for ventilation. These are critical differences here on this Passport from the dollar cheaper brands. Passport is very price focused, but they're also feature focused. They do the things that need to be done, like the shower wall surround paneling. The fact that we have both a power vent fan and a skylight, not one or the other. We've got that power awning that easy tilts. We've got the LED lighting. We've got all the stuff that matters. Manufacturers could save a truckload of money by cutting out windows. And then you're going to feel like you're sleeping in a coffin. Or as one of my YouTube followers calls it, the mother-in-law bed. I don't think him and his mother-in-law get along. So right here you see a closet rod, but you see a shelf right below it. It's all adjustable. So this is an adjustable, centralized pantry, closet, whatever you need it to be, it becomes. And it can change from one use to the next. So if there's just a pair of you sometimes, maybe you don't need some of the shelves. If you've got a bunch of grandbabies, you got to stack up clothes, put them in there. Now, again, the full 8-foot wide, this is a full-size normal trailer. It's just a short one, very condensed, but it still has a full kitchen facility. We still have the full 6 cubic foot fridge freezer. Still have a full-size stove and oven. Nice prep space right here, right in between, and they maximize that with the sink covers, and that is a double basin sink, and that little breeze window is one of the best things they ever did in here. Great cabinet space for a small camper, actually. You got some great cabinet space in here, and I haven't even opened the one on this side. But this is really what makes this floor plan shine, is the multi-function front Murphy bed. They've come up with a way of doing this, and they're the only ones really doing it this way that I've seen. If you remember outside, guys, how this had a full pass-through storage under that sofa. It was full width, full height, everything. You got to see all that aluminum structure, because this is an all aluminum structure. It is highly reliable, highly lightweight, highly all that good stuff. Any positive word you want to apply to it can go right there. But they did it with a full mattress. Most manufacturers with a full pass-through Murphy bed have a folding mattress, which isn't bad, don't get me wrong, but they did it in a different way. And I want to kind of take a second to show you here. By the way, I like these fully mirrored wardrobes. It adds a lot of light here, and look at how big and deep these are. These are big. You can get some good storage in there. But before the battery dies, I want to show you this, how easy this is. I've only got one hand to do this. It's not complicated by any means. You know, if I can do it, anybody can do it. This just folds right down, and bang, we're camping. Let me back up a little bit. I know that camera works a little shoddy right there, but, you know, you got to get close to it, and I tried to back up. Here's what's cool. You could, let's say you don't care that it's a Murphy bed. Don't use it like a Murphy bed. There's nothing stopping you from leaving this down all the time. It's only a Murphy bed if you want it to be, but it gives you that extra nice living space. Because there's no slide outs. There's no slide that's going to crush it. You can still walk around it if you notice. There's still plenty of entry room. See, this floor plan, when it was the original 238 ml, was not a Murphy bed. They didn't shrink it when they make it a Murphy bed. They just made it a Murphy bed. So what that means is, if you don't care about it, don't use it that way. You're not losing anything that you wouldn't have otherwise. because you still have a full pass-through storage. You still have the ability to put a different mattress in there if you please. They've done everything that matters here. They've made this one of the most flexible, family-friendly, anybody-friendly floor plans I've seen. And at a 4,000-pound dry weight, which that includes propane but nothing else, you know, very easily manageable and towable. Well, we made it through the video here. Might cut out any second, but we've gotten through the meat and potatoes of this. So whether you're looking for something big, small, in between, you got to trade, you don't, it's your first time, it's your last time, we do it all here. We do everything in one spot. Hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing. We can deliver this right to your front door. Doesn't matter. Don't care where you live. We'll make deals happen. Give us a chance and we'll make deals happen. That's all I ask. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.